Hello, hello. I hope everyone can hear me because these noise cancellation AirPods, I feel like I am actually in a soundproof room sometimes. I'm super excited about this live because we have something that we've been working on behind the scenes and it's really important to us. And so I'm really looking forward to talking about it. So I'm just going to get right into it. One thing that has been super, super important to Nina and I and just the whole NNBA team since Nina took over is just really listening to what our members want, not guessing or just going with the flow. We don't want to do just what we think sounds good, but we want to ask our members directly. So we've sent some surveys out. We've had a lot of conversations and talked inside the community, and we are really trying to pay attention to what our members and people that are interested in membership are asking for over and over again. So one of the biggest pieces of feedback we've received on this is that people want more virtual workshops and more in-person events. So the in-person events definitely take more planning just with the venues and travel and logistics and all that. So I promise we are actively working on increasing and offering more of those opportunities. But while we continue building out like more in-person value, we wanted to immediately increase the value in a way that's going to be accessible to everyone, no matter where you live. Or what your budget is. So I'm super excited to announce an upcoming event that we've got that's virtual. It's going to be called From Nurse to CEO, and it's 5 steps to start or scale a 6-figure nurse service business. It's going to be hosted by Nina, who's the president of the NNBA. Most of y'all know her. She has a ton of experience in consulting and leadership. We're offering it on 2 different dates. It's going to be March 19th at 7 p.m. Central Time, and then March 21st at 11 a.m. Central Time. So I know nurses work every shift imaginable, so we wanted y'all to have options, and there will be a sign-up opportunity. And here's the part that I love, and I think y'all are going to love, is the event is completely free for NNBA members. So if you're an NNBA member, it's included in your membership. If you're not a member, it's $44. And to be honest, for what Nina's going to be covering, that's an incredible value. But if you are a member, this is exactly the kind of added benefit we're talking about when we kind of talk about how we can increase membership value. And we want to listen to you guys. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what this webinar, what this session's really about. It's not like a quit your job tomorrow energy. It's definitely like more about structure and clarity and how to think and operate like a CEO inside of a nurse service business. Because another thing that we've noticed by talking to our members and by doing the member connections and just hearing out the problems that these nurses are having is that, they have these amazing ideas and they have the skills and they have a strong work ethic, and there's a need, but there's just a huge gap between being a great nurse and building a profitable business. So that gap is usually structure and leadership. And so that's what we're going to be addressing. It's going to be broken into 5 very clear, practical steps, like clarifying your model, pricing for profit, systems, all that good stuff. So I think it's going to be super, super high value. And I definitely would not miss it, especially for free. You can really use this to your advantage. So if you're wondering if maybe this is for you, the training is going to be for nurses who maybe want to start a business but don't know where to begin, or have already started but you're just not profitable. If you're making money but it just feels super chaotic and you need to make a change, and so many more. But if that sounds like you in any respect, then this is for you. And we're doing that because we want, like I said earlier, the feedback. Y'all asked for more virtual workshops and more tangible business education. So we really want to be able to provide those practical steps, not just inspiration, and we're listening. So we're constantly working to increase that value, not just once a year and not just at conference, even though I do think the conference is incredibly valuable and inspiring, but we want to offer more all year long. And that's part of this commitment. So hopefully we'll be doing these quarterly. That's our goal. And like I said, this one is going to be March 19th at 7 p.m. Central Time and March 21st at 11 a.m. Central Time. So same training, just 2 time options for nurses that maybe work nights or days or weekends or weekdays. So I'll be posting that link shortly, and you can register for whichever time works best for your schedule. Now, if you're a member, in order to get it free, you'll want to be logged in on your Nurses Business account. And then non-members, it's $44 for both members and non-members. As soon as you register, you'll get an email with the link and the event details. And then closer to the event, you'll get some reminder emails. So I think that's going to be really great. I think we're going to have a really great turnout because a lot of people have been requesting this kind of thing. And Nina is super passionate about this topic, and she's really good and has a ton of experience. So I definitely want to encourage you guys to join that if you can. And then while I'm on here, I just want to do some other updates. We have solidified our speaker lineup, which has been a major undertaking for Nina and just our team. So I'm super excited. We have a great lineup. I wish everyone could have spoken, but like I said, we got like over 100 applications. So it definitely took a lot to narrow it down. And we just want to be sure that we're on the right topics that people are requesting and offering a ton of value. So if you were accepted, you should have gotten an email yesterday. And if you are not accepted, you will be getting an email today just thanking you for applying and for wanting to get involved and for supporting the NNBA. And like I said, we're going to try and make a lot more events. I would be really interested in doing some member-led events, so whether that's webinars or in-person events. So if you weren't chosen, but you still are really passionate about getting more involved, definitely send me an email and I would love to collaborate with you. We really want to collaborate more with NNBA members. So that will be a great opportunity to do that. And if you weren't chosen, I still hope you can make it to the conference. I think it's going to be a totally different vibe than before, but also keeping the amazing things that the NNBA has offered over the years. Early bird is still going on. So if you want the discounted tickets, I would definitely go ahead and get your ticket now. I've been trying to blast it all over so you don't miss out on that. We also have all of our hotel information. We are working on getting the speaker and agenda onto our website. So I will try to keep you guys updated with that. That way you get a better idea of what the day-to-day is going to look like with our member-led events in the morning and all the giveaways and all the speakers and the amazing hands-on things that we're going to be offering this year. So things are starting to really shape up and it's starting to feel real. I feel like we just got out of the last conference, but I know I can't wait to go to Scottsdale, and it's such a beautiful venue. So let's see what else is going on with the NNBA here. If you want to be an exhibitor or a sponsor, or even if you just want to be advertised, just throw a pen in there or a cool little, some kind of collateral for your business. We love merch. We love to give that kind of stuff away in bags. If there's anything that you would like to sponsor, we are accepting exhibitors and sponsors, and we've got some that we're approving, which is really exciting because we have a lot more sponsorship and exhibitor opportunities at this bigger venue. It's a great way to put yourself in front, position yourself in front of some really motivated nurses. And honestly, if you are familiar with the demographic, this is a really, really, really fabulous place for coaches, anyone looking to collaborate with nurses. legal nurse, any kind of education. It's just really an amazing event to get yourself out there and to increase visibility for your business. So anyways, I will wrap things up. I've been trying to keep these around 15 minutes because our members get longer podcast style interview style podcasts now for members only that are really high value and amazing. So I try to keep these short, just updates. So I'm just going to repeat this one more time. March 19th at 7 p.m. and March 21st at 11 a.m. We're going to have the same training. It's going to be virtual, free for members, $44 for non-members. If you've been stuck in like a planning mode or operating without structure, or you're just ready to start something, this is a really good opportunity to get clarity and help build yourself as a nurse CEO. And I'm really excited about this one. I'll be there for both of them. The link will drop very soon, so just keep an eye out and grab your spot as soon as possible. And I would love to know in the comments if you're interested in coming, if this is something you'll be joining us for. So definitely leave a comment, and I